Yo, what's up guys? Billy here. Today I'm doing a new video on my kit bag for 2023 going into 2024. A lot has changed since the last video. A lot more newer riffs, some old ones that you remember from last time, a couple of new items as well that I hold within my kit bag. So, we'll go through two front, two rear, side, and then the main compartment, and then we'll head over to the riffs. So, in this front compartment, it's all my accessories. So at the moment, realistically, all I've got is just my two red dots. That is it. Because that's all I really run that's on other multiple riffs. So I can just grab one of these two out, swap them around to whichever riff I'm wanting to use. Both absolutely fabulous, apart from this one. Sadly, the button got shut out, but I can just use like a small screwdriver to turn it back on still. But absolutely amazing little red dots. Just cheap jobbies, nothing too serious. This other front compartment, got my ARP9 G&G drum bag. Absolutely love it because I hate reloading sometimes. So this just comes in play and means I can just keep shooting. This usually has my multi-tool in it, but I've put it down somewhere and I can't remember where. But that's my little multi-tool. Super simple. This rear compartment is my precision screwdriver set. Absolutely love it. Nice metal screwdriver, all the bits I'm ever going to need. And that's nice compact little case, hard case. And that just sits in my kit bag if I ever need to do any little repairs. This last one is my speed loaders. So I've got the Odin. Out of all the ones you can get similar to this, I would still always just go with the actual Odin. They've made this right. It's not a cheap copy. They just work all the time, every time. Just depending on what mags you use, make sure you adjust your clutch on here. Normal thumb speed loader for certain mags, because certain mags I require this over my Odin, but it's one of them. You use what you've got. Final compartment is all my side compartment, is all my face protection and eye protection items and my gloves. So my gloves, just HK Army Hostile Skull gloves. Absolutely love them. They are nice fitting, tight but not too tight. Nice amount of grip on them so you can get a nice grip on your riff. And it just stops the skin getting broken all the time on your hands if you get shot at them. For eye protection, when I'm playing now, I use my Pit Vipers. Absolutely love them. Makes me look fucking cool. But with these, if you're going to buy a set, make sure you get at least minimum the Z87 plus rated ones, or the ballistic. This is for your own safety, as these are rated to take the force of the BB. Well, they're actually meant to take the force of a lot higher, but you know it'll take a force of the BB. So if you are going to get a set, make sure it's the Z87 plus. Next we'll go on to my two mouth protectors when I'm using my Pit Vipers. Lone Star, absolutely love it. What I've been rocking for a long time. I still go back to this sometimes for when I want to protect my nose as well. Because I've been shot on the nose quite a few times, it hurts. But absolutely great bit of thing. Plus intimidating with the decal. And it goes with my gloves. But the second one I've been using a lot, Delta mic. Covers my teeth perfectly. Keeps my easy breathability and just solid. That's the simplest way of putting it, is solid. 10 out of 10. Would recommend either the Lone Star or Delta mic. No one compares to them two. Lastly, I've got my full face protector. The i5 with my GoPro mounted. This is pretty simple. Simple i5 fire red, changed the lens to, I believe it's chameleon red. That is my Cubbysoft sticker, and then it's the HK Army mount with a couple of extension arms off of Amazon. Cheap job extension arms, but they work very well. Nice angle for your GoPro. And then the GoPro itself is the Hero 10 with rubber case on it, screen protector on the actual camera, and then I've used a lens protector glued onto the rubber casing to protect this second screen. It's always off, but it adds that thickness there so this screen does not get damaged, because that's the last thing I would like is my kit being damaged. So we'll put all of this away quickly and we'll get into the main compartment. Okay. In the main compartment, I keep all my team bands up at the top so I can go to sites and have a team band ready to go. So I've got green, yellow, blue and red, so I can cover most sites. They're always just out there. Sometimes I don't need them because the site uses tape and they prefer the tape over actual armbands, etc. So if a site allows me to use my own, I use my own. If not, I will use what the site provides. Main compartment, I've got my BBs. At the moment I'm using Open Blasters by ASG. Great set of BBs. Cannot fault them personally. I have also got my LipoSafe bag with my HPA batteries in them in here. Just keeps my batteries in case they want to go spicy. This protects the rest of my kit and then keeps myself safe with the LipoSafe bag. I have my gas for my gas blowbacks for when I'm using them. Then into this final little part, it's my Cubbysoft belt. I will move my main bag out of the way and we'll get into this. So, Cubbysoft belt. I've been running this solidly for the last year and a bit now. Absolutely love it. Super comfortable, low profile. They've released a new one for their Pro line, which I would like to try, but funds are saying no. So, until I've got the funds, my original one is what I'm going to be using still. But this absolutely works amazingly. Keeps everything nice, low profile, lightweight. Keeps it just snug on my body, out of the way. So it'll be just sat at the back, wrapped around. Still meaning I can grab my bags very easily. And yeah, would. If you're looking at getting a speedy style of life, or even just lightweight loadouts, Cubbysoft. Genuinely, I would recommend them all the way. But first off, it's my custom-made shooter's belt by callsign Anzus. I will tag his Instagram in the description down below. Super high quality, absolutely love it. Just need to burn some threads because they've come off frayed a bit, but cannot fault this belt. Super nice, super lightweight, perfect shooter's belt. It's all custom made in the UK as well. He does it all himself, and yeah, support a local business. So for his knowledge on the kit though, he's ex-infantry who does all who got into Airsoft once he left the army. So yeah, his kit top notch. He made a lot of it for while he was in the army as well. Go on to this bag first. So this bag at the moment is just holding all my storage for my HPA tanks. But when I'm playing on the game field, I can shrink this down to nice compact with one tank in it and have it as my main carrier. Do love it. Great bit of kit. It's by Emerson Gear. Done some modifications, so slip through there, so I can have that as well as the water pouch for when I'm running a dual line HPA, so I can have two lines, one on this side, one on that side. For the price tag, you're paying slightly taller than the Viper, so it fits a lot better on the bottles and everything. It's personally what I'd rather go for than the Viper bags. Plus, you can still get the chest rig and everything from Emerson Gear that it performs exactly the same as the Viper stuff. It's just a little bit more expensive. My second bag, this one I have been using a lot more for its low profileness, sleek, and making it a bit more lightweight. Plus, I can, with the Viper insert, I've been able to add 3 more mags into here, so I can have my cubby soft belt and then 3 more mags on my shoulder as well. So in here I've got my carbon fibre tank at the moment, with my amps line, just so I have setups ready to go in either bag, so I can just grab one or the other and then I am good for the game day sort of thing. But all my patches are for Rush Rampage events. Absolutely amazing person in the UK Airsoft scene, planning more events, and if you're in the UK, try and get to one of his events. Honestly, absolutely amazing individual. Secondly is my team that I've not long joined. So the Monastery, we are also a clothing brand. We are offering tees, hoodies, hats, stickers, patches in the near future. We are trying to branch out to hit every part of the market within Airsoft and normal clothing and attire. And then I've also got just my call sign, so Billy RX. So if I'm playing, you can just see that on my arm and people can go, "Oh, Billy," and I'm like, "Yeah, sound, I know, talk to me." So yeah, that's my Viper VX sling pack bag. Would recommend one of these if you don't want a full-on backpack. So we're going to get on to the riffs. I have quite a few, as you can already see a couple of them in the background there. With this, I've been collecting them for a very long time, but heavily this year I've bought quite a few new ones, got rid of some old ones, but we'll get into. Firstly, my KWA ASG MP9. This thing is an absolute beast. If you can get your hands on one over the Vorsk VMP1 or whatever it's called, generally get one of these. I've used it 2 or 3 times now, and yeah, it just absolutely slaps. It's nice, lightweight, can keep, nice low profile, and it just thumps. Plus, if you don't like the smallness of, you can add the big old suppressor onto the end once I've screwed it on. Big old suppressor on the end with the stock out. Lovely length of a riff, and yeah, absolutely slaps. Cannot fault this riff in any way, shape or form. Next is more of an old school gun that's had a major uplift with the internals, because as you can tell, HPA. So this is an old school GMP zombie killer. Super tiny, as you can tell. Well, there's a normal gas can next to it. Absolutely tiny. Good little speedy style build. We tilt this camera up a little bit. Speedy style build where you can keep nice and small, low profile, but doesn't annoy the milsimmers because it doesn't look like a speedy gun apart from the HPA line. This very hard gun to find nowadays with all these markings, unless you get it custom laser and etched and everything. But yeah, I absolutely love it. Worth the money that I had to invest to get it to this point. Classic one from the previous video, I believe I did show this as well. Apart from it, I think I've had more upgrades put into this now. So it's got a longer tight bore inner barrel with the suppressor covering the inner barrel. Just a rattle can job of the red on the suppressor just to make it all sort of fit in. I know I needed more of a shinier red to go with all the accents, but it was just what I could get my hands on at the time. Just a bit of paracording, just make the grip a bit nicer. This thing, always been my workhorse. Nice, trusty, cannot fault the ARP9. So this has internally got a pillar star jack, Gorilla FCU, standard G&G hop with an upgraded nub and rubber, and of course the inner barrel. And then I've got the speed flat blade trigger, very small trigger pull. But this has always been my absolute workhorse. Number 4? Yeah, number 4. TM AKX. Externally, completely stock, apart from my light, hand stop. Yeah, light and hand stop are the only... Oh, and my QD grip mounts with my sling. Externally, completely stock, because I just like the way this looks and it feels. Internally though, it's got a Bavtac nub, Flamingo 50-degree rubber, Bavtac 115% recoil spring, Bavtac's heavy recoil piston head, and yeah, that's the internal upgrades. Oh, and a tight bore in a barrel for the better grouping on my GBBR. This thing is an absolute beast. Every time I use it, I always get looks from people being like, what the fuck is that? Because, yeah, it just hits hard, shoots loud, and it's hard to explain without showing the way it is.
I suppose you've only got gas mags on you, haven't you? Oh, you're running into that, mate! There's fucking dicks on people. I am erect. I'm about to be even more erect. Did you die? I want it now, I'll buy it off you right now. I'll give you any amount of bullings, horns, buttons, semen, whatever you want, bro. I'll give it to you. I'm on my knees here. I'll take it off you right.
But this thing has been a bit more of my workhorse at the moment, because I'm just enjoying the recoil aspect of it and the thumpiness of it. So yeah, this thing's a beast. But yeah, externally I've got the Warrior X4 torch 2600 lumen with the pressure pad and pressure pad holder. This is for when I'm playing night games or indoor CQB style where the torch is needed. And then I've also got my Deadly Customs donut sling. Absolutely love it. Limited run sling. Always gets looks, always gets people asking. And then when I say it was a limited edition thing, people are like, oh, shame we can't get it. But super comfortable sling. Next, I've got my TM MP7. Absolutely love this. Heavily used riff of mine now. I've got the AirTac drum mag for this, so I'm not limited to the 40 rounds. I still have got gas mags as well, but the drum mag with HPA just makes it more consistent, better accuracy, better range, just all round better in my opinion for HPA. And then plus with it being a 400 rounder means I'm not having to reload every 5 fucking minutes. Well, 5 seconds more like, because I'm very trigger happy. But yeah, this thing has been my workhorse for a long time as well now, because it's just nice, compact. I can keep nice low profile with the nice little bit of a kick that the GBBR aspects of this has. If you're looking at starting into GBBRs, TM MP7 at any day of the week I would recommend. Is my breacher. Absolutely love it. It's just one of my workhorses for when I'm playing CQB, because I HPA tapped, got a HPA tap for it, so I'm consistently under on FPS. I've got a drum mag, so I don't have a trapdoor anymore to the drum mags, so I don't have to reload like ever. I've also got shells for it as well, so if for whatever reason I run out of on the drum, I can go to shells. But this thing, when you go around a corner and someone just hears that, they shit themselves every time, and you can usually just see them start fucking bolting off because it's loud, it's nasty, and they know 6 BBs are coming out their face. Now we're going on to a couple of my pistols. When I'm running more of my mil-simi style loadouts, I like my TM Mark 23 with hex suppressor. Internally, all springs have been changed and upgraded to WeTech ones. The TDC I'm using is the Hadron Designs 3-pin, so I have more stability on the way I want the BB flight path to happen. This thing is an absolute unit. Super quiet, can lift any weight BB I throw at it, and yeah, that's literally all you ever hear from this thing. So yeah, TM Mark 23, absolutely love them. Going to my high capper, this thing has been my pistol of choice for a very, very long time. Absolutely love it. I can use it on gas, HPA, you name it. I've got the ability to run it. All that's left that's stock on this right now is screw, frame, and grip. I'm hopefully going to be changing out my grip soon, having a custom one done. Frame's probably going to stay the TM one because I like the way the angles are, the angle is and everything on it, and it also holds my Olight Valkyrie PL3 very nice. I can also throw a tracer unit on this. Internally, it's had everything done to it. You name the part, it's been changed for something aftermarket. So, yeah, this thing has been my workhorse for a pistol for a very long time. I'm looking at my secondary speed pistol, as it's probably more classed as, AAP01. Basically, everything internally has been changed, same as the high capper. All that stock, like the high capper, is this lower. Absolutely love this thing. Nice short trigger pull. That's near enough all it is. So, nice short trigger pull. Rate of fire is insane. I can just sit there, bomb, 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 bomb. Yeah, AAP01. If you're looking at getting one, I would recommend it, but look at spending a lot of money to get it to a good point. Personally, I would say run it stock until it breaks and then upgrade. And then my final riff is still a work in progress. A couple bits are arriving soon, but this thing has been an idea in my head for a long time, and then they release a limited edition colour that I just wanted. So we started the build. So it's an SSG 1 lower, as you probably can tell by the trigger. It's a carbon by AirTac Customs upper. I've got the carbon gearbox. I'm waiting on the AirTac Customs / Max hop unit to arrive, and barrel and hop rubber. For my end cap, custom 3D printed by one of my team members with our logo on the back. Let's see if I can get, there we go. I need a small shorter screw just so that doesn't keep happening. But I feel this is going to become a predominant riff you'll see in a lot of my videos when I start recording properly again. The reason I've got these two bands here as well, just to provide that little bit of extra grip when I'm using it, because with this being so small, not really anywhere properly to grip it, that just provides, just even on them two fingers, just that little bit extra, and on my palm, that bit extra grip, so I can keep a nice low profile, just bum 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 bum. But as I say, this is a work in progress. I will be throwing the Heretics Labs Article 1 engine into this with, as I say, a tight bore in a barrel, hot rubber, and the max hop unit. And then this will be a complete piece. But it's a slight work in progress, so I'm not going to say it's completed just yet. Hopefully, within the next couple of weeks, I should have this fully finished, and you'll start seeing it in videos. That completes my video today on what's in my bag and what I now use within my airsoft. I hope you all enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll start posting more and more videos of my gameplay while I'm playing airsoft. And I will also put in the description all the links for the Monastery's shop, Instagram, put in where I bought my belt set up. If anyone has any questions on any of the kit that I use, just throw them down in the comments and I will try and get back to you as soon as possible to answer them. Much love. Catch you all later.